Everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Build a Page for the month of August. Today I'm bringing you the first layout for our series. If you caught yesterday and the day before's, I had already picked the paper for these different kits, and then I went ahead and added the embellishments. I'm using primarily an Echo Park kit and then an Echo Park sticker book, and making these kind of simple. This layout only took 22 minutes. I kind of had the idea when I was putting it together, and I just kind of ran with it. So the first thing I did was cut the yellow piece of paper that I grabbed out of my stash and cut that down to 10 by 10. And I did gut it so that I could use the inside formatting my photo. I then cut this piece of blue star paper at 9.5 by 9.5, and that just gives it the perfect little mat going around, and then it's going to break up that star paper from the moon and the cloud paper. And so you can see how that kind of just now it doesn't like all clash in your face. And this is one of the little tips I use when I'm dealing with busy patterns. One is the pattern of the moon and the clouds is a bigger pattern than the star. However, with it being both navy backgrounds, that's why that little bit of yellow breaks it up and takes a little bit of that busyness away. So the next thing I went ahead and did was take the cut apart sheet, and I cut all of them into 3x4. I know that I'm going to want to use these as embellishments on my page. The back of that paper was okay, but nothing that I won't be afraid to miss. I don't have really a need for teepees, so cutting it and using it as the cut aparts works for me. So here I am, I'm taking the picture of Everett. This is his 1 week old photo, and I'm going to go ahead and mat it on that leftover piece of yellow paper. Now I'm just going through these cut apart cards because, again, I'm going to use these as part of my embellishment. And I thought about just using one of the cut aparts, and then I decided I'm going to go ahead and do it like a band going across. I picked out the one with the sloth that says sleep all day and party all night, because that's kind of what he's doing for his mom and dad right now. I have to giggle, all been there and done that, and they're now having their turn, and I love it. I decided to go with this journaling card. Off camera, I'll go ahead and add a little bit of journaling to it, just talking about how fast that 1 week went by. And I'm just using my T-square ruler just to make sure that it's all lined up, and I'm keeping it within the border of that yellow matting. So then I'm just going to place his photo right on top, giving it a little bottom. I thought about taking this plaid and going all the way across, but then I didn't want to cover up his toes. So I just went ahead and cut it down, and I'm sliding a little bit under each side. I was hoping I would be able to have enough that I would be able to go across the top as well, but the second or the last piece was just too short, and so I just went ahead and only put it at the bottom. I'll save those other little bits for later on down the road. So now I'm going to start taking the stickers that I pulled off yesterday, and I'm just going to start building what I like to call kind of a scene. So I'm kind of making it look almost like a bedroom. So you have the mobile that you have up in the corner, and then hanging on the wall will be the dream big little one. And now for me, counting sheep, they're like you have them floating over the top of your head, so that's why I kind of want that sheep up there. And then I clustered the moon and the cloud and the little bit of stars over the other side. Now I wanted this "You are my sun, my moon, and all my stars," but it was covering up too much of the sheep, so I went ahead and cut it in half and made it work for me. Again, you don't have to keep the embellishments looking the way they were created. You can cut things off and add things to it, cover things up, make the embellishments work for you. Now, I really like this little saying that says, "Sleep tight, little one, for you are loved." and I wanted to also get that on there, but with it being navy blue and the background being navy blue, there was limited places that I was able to go ahead and put it. So I went ahead and matted it on some yellow paper, and that will help it to stand up against the background. And I'm just going to go ahead and have that at the bottom. The last thing I'm going to do is put the phrase stickers around. I have the gift from God is in the bottom left hand corner, and the sweet dreams up by the clouds. And then I grabbed the number 1 off of the sticker sheet to represent the 1 week that he was with us. And that's going to be it. Here's some close-ups, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another layout. Have a great day.